Before we get into anything else, let's shout out Manscaped. You don't need to look into the Lawnmower 4.0. That's one of the latest piece of up-to-date technology brought to you by the good folks at Manscaped. 20% discount when you use the code WINNERS. And let's not forget the free shipping because it makes a difference. Listen, girls, if you're tired of your man walking around on that retro thing,
trust me,
help pattern him up.
And that makes a big difference. And man, them stop walking around with this big old bush out here, bruh. Trim it down. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Pattern up your thing.
Get your shit right. Get it official. You know you got a link. You know what's going on. For you, man, you know you're gonna gain it. Like I've said before, you're gonna gain an extra little. For some man, you'll gain extra inches. For some man, you might gain a little couple centimeters. Whatever your situation is, pattern up your shit right. Body groom, your chest hair. Some gal might not want they might not want the Tom Jones retro thing.
Trust me.
They might not want that.
It's done out here. So just trim that up.
So
Make
yeah,
sure
trim
you
that
pattern
up.
yourself up. Also the beard oils. Also when you order, it comes with 3 boxes, 3 t-shirt, all of them things there. So make sure you get the whole package, yeah?
Manscaped 4.0. Get that 20% discount, free shipping when you use the code WINNERS. I hope I made that clear. If I didn't say it, I'm saying it again now. Use the code WINNERS, 20% discount and free shipping. Manscaped. Look into it. Get yourself patterned. It will change your whole life. Sex life improve. Them gal there, listen, they'll be remembering you, bro. They'll be remembering you.
Trust me.
Manscaped 4.0 code WINNERS, 20% discount plus free shipping.
Let's go.
Shh. Winners talking.
Straight in, no palaver, no long ting.
Bubbly.
You know, first show of 2022. We're in the building. New Year's business.
Things already are run.
Listen, hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas. Hope everyone enjoyed the time. I certainly enjoyed some good time, Doug. How was yours? Eating our food, kill?
Bust bare food, bro. I'm hitting the gym as my New Year's resolution.
That's the New Year's resolution, but you did say that, said that last year.
I said that last year.
I'm not gonna lie. Last year that was the talk. Still,
It's on tape.
it's on
I
tape.
got hench though. That's the main man. You know what? Man ate well. 2021 was a good year.
Shoulders are looking big.
Shoulders looking hella broad.
Man ate well.
Hella
Man
broad.
ate well.
Hella broad.
Hella broad.
Yeah. So you're feeling good within yourself, ready for
Bro,
2022.
this year's mad, you know.
Listen,
This year's tear down. There's
telling
no
you, my
relentless, you know.
listen, I'm
Come
telling
on, man,
you.
they're not ready for us.
Listen, Christmas was nice. You know, my youths was patterned. They was happy.
Yeah.
Good to see everyone spent time. The man then went for a couple drinks. The meal was nice. We ate well. Ate like Vikings.
Trust me.
Spartans. You understand?
Yeah, I'm a
You
big
understand?
food, you get me?
Big food was ate. Good to
Yeah.
see all the man them. And we're back here again. We're gonna start the year on the right note. Positivity. You understand? As always, we're gonna keep the same momentum. We're gonna keep motivating our followers and supporters. Thank you lot for coming with us through 2021 and sticking with us as we enter 2022. The first episode of the new year of the #1 podcast for the streets, and for those that know the #1 podcast. In my humble opinion, if I'm wrong, tell me. Someone say I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
No.
Ain't wrong, bro. Ain't wrong. Different type of show.
I feel it's a different kind of show.
Different
Doug.
type of show.
I think it's a different kind
Can't
of
even
show.
call it a podcast now.
Thank you. It's a
a
show.
show.
It's been a show.
It's been a
but
show.
We have to.
Must.
But
You know
it's
what I mean?
it's something. It's something special.
Something special.
It's something special.
They want to categorize, man, and all.
Yeah. So we'll take the categories.
Yeah.
But we're in a lot of categories.
Yeah, come
We're in the show category.
The realest cat.
Trillis.
We're in the motivational talks category. We're in the podcast category. You understand? We're in all of the above. Shout out to everyone that showed support through the last year and everyone that's going to show support through the new year.
Yeah.
Shout out the man them in the room.
Yes.
You understand?
Gang,
It's
gang.
love as always. The gang. Christmas special episode was strong. Good energy. But we're back again. Still going strong.
2020, 21. Now this is 2022.
Correct.
So we're going into our 3rd year.
That's all pause and just think about
Everyone's
that. That's always got. It's always that. Nothing's changed, people. Nothing's changed. Daps is still like but Daps is still on that bullshit. You understand? Like man, them been drinking all flipping for the last however many weeks. Man, has just here.
Been on the babies and that,
You
bro.
know what I mean?
Straight.
Busting off, man.
Man, the whole month.
Straight.
I started drinking on December the first, and I just continued all the way through a nice
all the
new
way
year,
through.
bruv. Party and bullshit, festive
Nice.
season.
Festive season.
You understand? Rex, what's your plans for the new year? Talk to me. Let's talk to Rex. Let's hear what Rex is saying. What's your New Year's resolution?
Maybe leveling up on my equipment.
Nigga, you should have done that last year,
Should've done
rude
that
boy.
last
What
year,
you coming in
bro.
there with your dead equipment for, fam?
Leveling up on our
It's all
Level-
timing.
Okay.
Tell them it's all
You understand?
timing.
It's all timing.
Say,
Timing.
if you man want to give me a bonus and that, then
Man, yeah, get to work. Get to work. Yeah, yeah.
Where's the whole
Leveling up, yeah? That's the resolution. What was last year's?
It was kind of similar.
So
So you didn't do shit last year then? Man didn't
last
come
year,
nothing.
yeah,
Man didn't do nothing. Man
You
didn't
got
do
that screen, yeah, you
nothing.
got that screen on top of that thing. Yeah, you got
You got the screen thing.
You got the screen thing. Yeah. And we don't know what the home equipment says, so we let you off.
Yeah,
Might have leveled up.
Might have leveled up a
you
little
know what I'm
piece.
saying?
But now to
the
all
amount
my...
of bread he's been making, you know what I'm saying?
He's been making a lot of bread.
lot of
Hella
bread,
bread.
yeah.
Hella bread.
No, he's yard's mad.
Yeah, come on. He's living well, blood. He's living well. But yeah, to all my people them watching now as we enter the new year, just be motivated, man. Be driven. Like,
Yeah.
listen, I believe that you should be doing it anyway, and it is what it is. But as this is an opportunity for fresh beginnings and new starts, take it.
Yeah.
Turn over that new leaf. Plan out that new goal. Go for yours. Go get it. You understand? Just be driven.
Yeah.
Start from now. Let this be the beginning of, it's a new start. Can clean a slate and really go at what your dreams are. Don't listen to anyone. Don't take any distractions on board.
Don't let this-
2022 is your year.
Trust me, and don't let this whole COVID thing distract you from the off course. You get me?
Yeah, I know Boris has been keeping up. He's been keeping up. It's made
Keeping
things
up his
made
fucking-
things difficult for us, like over the festive season and everything. But we move.
We
You
persevere.
understand? We persevere.
Yeah.
We carry on. Keep your head in the right space. Nikos, what's your plans for 2022, my broski? What are you saying to me?
Progression, bro.
Yeah.
Leveling up, setting
Yeah.
goals, reaching them targets.
What goals do we have in mind? Anything specific?
There's a lot, bro.
Well, give me one.
Mate. I can't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. D, what are you saying?
Right.
I can't talk on certain things, you get me?
Yeah.
That man air that still.
Great one to get out. I like that. I like that. Dinos,
so many, but you can't talk on one of them.
can't mention one. So many you can't say one. But go ahead, Dinos. What we saying? What we looking at?
This time last year, start of the last
Talk
year,
to me about
my
it.
foot was still bust, innit? My Achilles.
Oh,
and that,
yeah.
so
Oh, using the cast them times,
Yeah,
isn't it?
so
You in the
for me-
boot.
just to keep shit consistent, keep leveling up, polish up my coaching, go to the next level. I've got my goals, I've got my aspirations.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mindset, so I'm nice, yeah.
That's it, man. We gotta
Blessings
keep moving,
always.
man.
Blessings.
Yeah.
That's right. And I'd say just look at it as this is the start, but let the January goals roll on into make February goals.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
March
yeah,
goals.
yeah.
You understand? And so on and so forth. Make next week goals.
100%.
Yeah.
Just keep with the goals, bro. Keep with the goals, ladies and gentlemen. Keep going with the goals. Keep aspiring. Keep your humility. If you're doing well, keep your humility. Because there's times you're at the top, there's times you're at the bottom. It's not always smooth sailing. So keep your humility. If things are going great for you, still say your prayers and affirmations and give thanks. And keep the humility and start and keep visualizing. And go on, Doug.
Yeah, because like we're in a time now where even it's a new year and but I think a lot of people most really feeling like there ain't no reset because every year sometimes we try to reset on January.
Yes.
And a lot of people most really feeling like there ain't the same shit's just rolled straight through. So
Yes.
shout out to you people that are just going through it and not having haven't got the mindset to even be in to be like, right, it's a fresh start. But you know what? The shit don't change. You just stay on the same course of perseverance and working through it. Do you get what I'm saying?
100.
But then, for those that can get themselves in that mindset of resetting and setting new goals, let's do it. It's a fresh year, 2022. Let's get with it. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't got the strength to kind of make that division in your mind, try to build it up and set and try to reset and go again. Do you get me? But there are people out there that are mostly rolling into this year and the same BS is carried through with them. You know what I mean? You just got to stay strong and know that tough times don't last, you get me? But tough people do, you get me?
Tough people do.
Trust me.
And the thing is, you could have a bad week. I'll be honest with you. You might have a bad week now.
Yeah.
You might have a bad week right now, and you'll be like, the year's a right after the...
Yeah.
No, it's not. You just had a
Nah.
bad week. You understand? And we go again, and we move.
Even when you're winning, you take L's, man.
Come on.
Come on. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. You have to understand that it is what it is. Like, there's never gonna be if life was plain sailing all the way through, everyone would be happy. It'd be boring. I think sometimes the L's and the lessons that man like incur during life is what shapes man and molds man and builds man and gives man that strength in it. Do you get what I'm saying?
All you can do is navigate as best you can, you know.
Yeah.
Life is hard, you know.
Bros.
Don't ever be under any illusions in here that life isn't hard. Life is hard. I might sit here with Doug, with drinking Hennessy, champagne, and this, that, the other, and you might think, right, them man have got it sussed. We're doing this as a celebration of the fact that man's facing and has faced adversities, come through them, and we're lucky enough to be able to meet up, sit with the congregation and talk and this. So we have to take moments and celebrate. But I can tell you firsthand, life is hard. Doug can tell you firsthand, life is hard. But keep your wits about you, keep your faith. Don't cross over to the dark side and let your flipping thoughts get too dark. And next thing you're keeping up all kind of fuckery. You're bad-minding your people. If your guy's being successful, if your girl's being successful, celebrate them. Be happy for them. You understand? Be happy for what they're doing. Because your time will come. Align Nikos?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed. You have to work at it.
You got to work at it.
You can't just sit there and think my time will come.
But the time's not going to come without nothing. Yeah, you got to work at it. You can't sit there just thinking, when's it my turn?
And for you people that are sitting there upset because you're seeing next people's things drop on their lap, understand everyone's thing's their time, but if you don't put the grind in and work for it, it ain't going to happen. But I know there's a lot of people that just red-eye certain people's situations and looking at things and, how come it's them and not me? You got to understand it's because at the end of the day, they're doing what needs to be done. And also it's timing. Everyone's time is different.
It's always timing.
Everyone's time's different.
But I'm ever ready. I'll say that now in this room. I'm ever ready.
Come on.
Yeah,
So go on, Nikos. What are you gonna say?
Because you keep the focus.
Yeah, my focus is 24/7, 365.
But man understands the game.
366 in a leap year.
No one's gonna turn.
But it's like also man understands the game. Man knows that any given moment, bruv, man can walk out this room now, get a one phone call, change man's life. Instant. But it's because man, you know what I'm saying, in an instant. And it might not be life changing, but something that comes in that just boom propels you, boom, it jumps you that extra step. But if you're not in the mind frame to be receiving that, it ain't gonna happen because like that's one thing I like about us, man. We walk with that. We know something can happen in any given minute. So
I walk believing it's gonna happen at any moment.
So we're
We keep it in the hope.
But that's because of the work that goes on behind the door. That's why, because you know what you're doing behind the door.
Yeah.
You know something.
A phone call could change something.
No, 100%. It's like
man, speak it into existence
100%.
as well.
Like
I want my phone to ring when I leave it.
Everything good that goes on. You're right. Everything good that goes on for me personally, whatever, I know is a result of behind the scenes work and the mentality and this, that, the other. Like we're not just expecting nothing. We're there's work going on to make things happen, and that's what you people have to know. Nothing just comes. You understand? Nothing comes without struggle, hard work, sacrifice. You understand? Expect nothing. Expect nothing from no one. Get yours. Go for yours. Make it happen for you.
100.
It's 2022. I'm not gonna pet people.
No.
No.
I'm not gonna
that's
pet
done.
people.
That's done.
It was never on.
Hey,
I was never petting
done as well, you know.
The what?
The pity thing's done
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
No,
Don't
I don't want to see no pity
Don't
parties.
pet no one under the age of 16.
We're not petting people.
You know what?
I don't even pet my son.
No, not the big one. Not the big one.
He's big. He's
But you know what? Because of the way things are gone, we ain't got time for the bro. No
straight
time.
talk. Next thing as well. Listen, a man told me this many years ago, and I've lived by it. If people cut the bullshit out, life will run a lot smoother.
Smooth.
All the bullshit, half talk, say it straight, say it with your chest, masculine shit.
Yeah.
Talk clear, talk concise. Don't sell yourself short. Know your worth. Know what you're about. Know your expectations. Know what you want.
Yeah.
Stick to that. Say it. Don't settle for less.
No bitch behaving either.
No bitch behavior.
No bitching.
Man up.
No chatty patty chatting about no one behavior either. Man ain't got no energy.
No gossiping.
No
Real
gossiping.
niggas don't gossip.
Trust me.
You understand?
Ain't got no
Let the
energy
females
for it.
gossip.
But the gal don't even gossip these days when it comes to certain things.
I don't know. I don't know on that one.
No, but what I'm saying,
but I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Gal are moving kind of official now.
Like what I mean is there's a lot of gal that are moving more official than man. There's a lot of man moving.
I must agree.
That's what I mean. I don't know about. That's what I meant.
I must agree. I get what you
mean.
Now.
There's a lot of gal that are moving stern with it, bossy with it, and they're kind of making certain man look a little bit lame. That's my thing. So it's like,
you're not lying.
You know, that's what I'm trying to say. You get
You're
me?
not lying.
Like that's what it is. Like man, everyone needs to step up and get.
Everyone
busy.
needs to step up.
Yeah.
Get on job. What's your purpose? Get on your purpose. See what I'm trying to say? Get on your purpose. Don't worry about what he's doing. The time you're spending talking about what she's doing and what he's doing, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
This is it. Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say to you? Get on your purpose.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? I ain't got time for gossip. I tell people I ain't got time for gossip. People want gossip to me and I'm walking away.
Bruv, no.
I ain't entertaining gossip, man. I don't want to hear passer.
Yeah.
You understand? I've got shit to do, B.
Yes,
you understand?
This is it, fam.
Nico stood up for that one there. Raising your hand. What you saying?
The bottle blood.
No, man, I got time for nothing. Llisten,
Man,
this
was
is
post them.
you know what?
2022, nigga.
Because we're touching bare things. Also, the people that have got their stern heart. Listen, open up your heart for love and them things there. You know, you bring. You know, I'm. It's a whole. You know what I'm saying? It's the way I'm breaking it down. Like it's a whole new year of different things.
No lies told.
No lies told. Like,
no lies
listen.
told. Hold on. Shh. Go on.
Yeah, like open up your heart. Listen, people all the gallem that are just moving a certain way, moving to break them walls down and start to let people in and start to be happy. It's a new year. It's a new direction. Not only are we chasing goals, are we smashing things up, but it's character building and like development of ourselves and our souls, innit? Do you get me? There's a lot of people that was depressed and upset and like not feeling they had what they wanted. In this year, be open to receive everything, everything. Not only financial and
love is the
prosperity,
finance,
but love.
Bro.
Like
this is. Listen, I love what you just said. No, continue. I don't want to cut you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like relationships.
It's very true.
Relationships, like in terms of not even just like relationships like with partners. I'm talking you ain't spoke to your brother, you ain't spoke to your cousin, you ain't spoke to your dad, you ain't spoke to your mum. You get me? You ain't spoke to one brother that you might have had dropped. Listen, this is the time now to change all of that. You hear what I'm saying? Let it in.
And what I say with that is if you can't, there's some things where you can't speak to these people again. And I understand it. Not so much with family. Family should always, if it's that and it's not something that's crossed a certain level, try and, build that bridge. But if there's some scenarios where like Doug lightly said there, if someone's done such on the outside, I'd say this: you ain't gonna talk to that person again, and you don't have to talk to that person again. But don't harbour that hatred in your heart for them because it's only consuming you. It's like drinking poison and waiting for them to die. The hatred's gonna consume you. You don't need to do that. Forgive them for their shit. Let them do them. Don't let the hatred consume you. You understand? You know what it is. If they cross the line, they cross the line.
Trust me.
And whatever. But don't hold that hate in your heart for them. Like, wish the best for them fuckers. You know them ones?
No,
wish the best for them fuckers.
It's true.
Yeah? I mean it. Because it's like when I was on Kojo's pod with you. I remember Kojo said something and I said, remember, he said
what was it?
He said like, are you happy for what
everyone?
Did he say?
He said, are you happy for
everyone?
So I said he asked the question. I said, I don't know about that because I'm happy for everyone doing stuff. And he said, he said, you can't be happy for everyone. That can't be real. I said, why? You understand? Because man's happy for everyone, bro.
Regardless if
man's happy for everyone.
If you're not my brethren or we don't chat and you're winning,
well,
I'm happy for you. It was kind of similar
something
like
along
that.
those kind of lines. And we're carrying that energy too.
We're carrying it.
I don't know what you've got going on behind closed doors. Unless we've got a life beef where it's like one of us has to go. You understand? Even then, I'm not wishing that on your family, on your kids and all of them kind of things there, bro. Like, I ain't really thinking all of that. It's just your head top that's the roll. You know them ones? But other than that, we're wishing good for people, bro.
It's like our energy isn't based on the fact of, see, when you're a hater, and you see a man winning, a vicious hater, all you ever see is that the fact he's winning.
Consumed by rage.
So you're consumed by rage, but you think every aspect of his life is winning because you're hating so much. But when you're not like that,
it's making you turn ugly, putting grey hairs on you that don't need to be
you understand the
consuming
realness.
You from the inside out.
So when you're not like that, you understand the realness that even though a man is your enemy or a man is a certain way, you understand life is life and what it is and everything. And you don't wish nothing bad on man. You want man to win. You want everyone to succeed in whatever they're doing. It's just a case of we don't like each other.
We don't like
you
each
get
other.
Me? But it don't mean that I want every aspect of your life to crash. You get me? It's just a thing, But that's also when
that's
you come
energy consuming.
Too energy, but it's also a thing when you come at peace with the fact that you can not get along with someone but not wish the worst for them. Do you get what I'm saying? Where you're like, like what you said, people harboring those energies where it's like poisoning yourself. It's because you're so hell bent on them not succeeding. But when you actually come at peace, like, listen, I've got love for you, but at the end of the day, I can't fuck with you. And you walk on. It changes your energy.
I've spoken it before. You could have someone that where you and them can't get along. I've got people that I've told last year, listen, we're just not gonna have to speak no more. You understand? Not because of it. Don't mean I don't have love for them. It's just because we can't get along. You understand? So sometimes it's better I love you from a distance. I hope you're doing good in life. You understand? This, that, the other. I hope your kids are well. Hope everything's working well for you. But our personalities clash. So I wish goodness for you. You understand? You might be angry with me for telling you this. You understand? But it's honest and it's just pure. And sometimes that's how it has to go.
Man can't sugarcoat now.
Man can't. Like, what did we say earlier? Talk straight, masculine shit. Talk straight.
Do what's
Like,
right for you.
last year for me.
Aye, hold on 1 sec. Sorry, go on, say that, Doug. But don't let me forget what you just said there, Dinos. Go on, go on, Doug.
No, I was gonna say last year was a year for me that no matter what, I was made a point of like I'll do it anyway. But it's like last year I was hell bent on if I feel a certain way about a certain situation or something, I'm saying it. With my chest, I'm saying it, I'm owning it, but I'm saying it from a place of calmness. It's not a place of anger in it. I feel better for it. But then now, because I've said it, it's however you choose to receive that is on you.
I'm gonna give you. See what you just said. Now I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna tell you something. What you just said is so important, and I've lived like that for long.
Yeah,
it's so important for me personally. It's something I've always lived by. Of that, I'm speaking on anything that bothers me.
Yeah,
and I'm speaking honestly, and I'm speaking true.
True.
Because if you don't, it's left on you.
Yeah.
With my thing was I used to say if I don't deal with or say something, it could be any scenario.
Yeah.
If I can't let violations slide in it. So if there's something or something that's irritating me, I have to deal with it that night.
Yeah.
Or I lose sleep. I don't want to be losing sleep. You understand what I'm trying to say? So
it has to be addressed.
Yeah. So people address, and especially if you're talking to your people, they should definitely be open. You should be able to have that open conversation.
Yeah.
If there's something with my brother, I'm gonna expect him to speak to me and say, "Oh, you know what, bro? Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. Miscommunication or lack of communication is the biggest causer of misunderstanding and mix-up that there is. Because there could be something so small that's bothered you, that's bothered a man. He's not said something about it, what it is. You don't know what it is. And now the gap's just building bigger.
But now man's energy's nuts. When he's round,
now the energy's mad.
Crazy.
Now the energy's mad.
We're
not carrying that into 2022.
Nah.
We're not carrying that into 2022.
Life's hard as it is already to be doing all of this.
Also as well, 2022, 100%. This is a big one I have to say, as Dap says 100%. I think an important one is, let's spend less time looking in our phones. Let's be more locked into the rooms. Can we put down our phone for a second there, cuz? Let's focus.
Yeah.
Come on.
But you know what?
A lot of phone games, a bad habit.
But you know, like, even it's true because you know what? Even, and I feel like
what's going on in the room ain't important.
In it. But I also feel like it comes from a place of boredom as well. So we need to be more proactive and more on our shit. Do you get me? Because you see, like when I was on tour last year, and man were like, "Right, I couldn't get through to you," because that 2 weeks, man was heavily involved in what
how often do you really put down your? Because the phone traps us. Like I catch myself.
Unless I'm gymming or doing something or patterning, eating a food or whatever. That's when you miss the phone call.
It's addictive.
But we are always around our blowers, so
we need to kind
of feel that one
from the Matrix a little piece. Unplug.
Feel that one.
Take it old school. Certain times, go in your room. Switch off the TV, switch off the phone. Man said switch off the TV. Man, they ain't even watching TV that much again. So switch off the phone primarily. Switch off the TV, switch off the gadgets. Lay in the dark and think about your life. I'm not joking, like them are laughing. But man,
that's real though.
How long have I, Nikos? Ain't I been saying that line for 10 years? And whenever I say it, niggas always laugh.
Yeah.
But it's a joke,
Sometimes
but it's not a joke. I used to say to niggas, listen, when the youngers used to come to me on the block, right? And tell me some stupid mixer. I used to say, listen, you see you need to go in your yard, go indoors, switch off your TV, switch off the PlayStation, switch off everything, lay in the dark and think about what's going on in your life.
But I get that.
You get it, right?
Because you see me, obviously I've got brothers and sisters on my dad's side, but I'm the only
Shout
child
out
from my
the
mum,
brothers.
innit?
Yes.
So I am content in my own space and my own company. So when it comes to locking off and actually being one with my thoughts and chilling, I'm fully comfortable in that. But it is needed. I feel like it's needed. I feel
essential,
like
bro.
It's essential because a lot of people in this day and age cannot be by themselves. And give them, and see what P's saying about locking off the TV and chilling and sitting there. And look, that will drive a lot of people crazy. But you have to be comfortable in that space. Alone with their own thoughts.
But a lot of people can't handle their reality. So you're either in your phone, you're in gossip, you're in drugs, you're in alcohol, because you can't let the merry-go-round stop. Because when the merry-go-round stops, it's just raw. It's this it.
Nah, you have to embrace them.
You've got to embrace. You got the first step to embrace them demons. You know?
No, yeah,
you're not lying. The reason I'm laughing is because you said it because their bear man's got demons. That's why I'm laughing.
But what you don't understand your demons,
you can't move forward unless you embrace them.
And I'll just say this quick because I know you're gonna say something. But one thing for me, where my whole demeanor, me personally, changed as a person was when I started to come to terms with who I am as a person.
So
accept everything about me. Like I accept the fuckery that I can do. I accept the fuckery that I can be on. I accept who my characteristics. I have times where I can be selfish. I have times where I accept that for me. So once I'm come to terms with it, when I'm dealing with people and I do something nuts, because I know what I'm about, I can always pick it up to the point I'm like, bro, you know what? Sorry about that, you know? Because I'm so in tune with who I am. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, yeah, you know what? I was moving a bit nuts, you know? But it's because of rare tear and break it down. Sometimes people don't give themselves enough time to understand their mind and body and who they are.
Sometimes you got to get introspective. You got to know.
Trust me, fight them demons, yes?
Then the next thing as well.
Shit.
My brother said there a minute ago, but that's why I pointed and said, yeah, hold that. He said, and he said this to me years ago, I always have to thank him for this because he might have saved me in his own little way. Because his own line, he always used to say this and I had to take from it because I was terrible at it.
Yeah.
But he's great at it. He's the best at it.
Ever.
He just said that you've got to do what's right for yourself. He's great. He's the best at it. He's been a champion of that from a youth. Like, if it's been, see with me, I didn't know how to do that. I was very bad at it. And he used to tell me a lot because I'm too busy thinking about what's best for everyone else. And he used to just say this line and it's like, he must have said it to me 20 times before one day I just heard him. He used to always say, sometimes you got to just do what's best for yourself. And it's like I never heard it until I heard it. You understand? And I'm not going to lie, bruv, that line there and me starting to do that a bit has made my life a lot better because there's only so much you can give.
Yeah, trust.
It would extend your life by many years.
I think so because, bruv, there's a point where we'll go into another episode, but I felt like I was giving, it's like, and people will take it.
You'll burn out.
And people will take it.
Bro, you have one crumb in your pot.
Yeah,
and they'll take it and fill up their last £5 and they'll pull it on top of their £1 million.
You'll be exhausted and they'll still take that energy from you. And when you're a giver, you attract takers.
Yes.
You understand? When you're a giving person, you attract takers. When you're a healer, you attract broken people. You understand? So you have to kind of it's facts. Yeah. So you have to take time to kind of like be like you can't help everyone, especially I say this as well for the single mums as well, because I say this for a lot of mums and this, that, the other. Sometimes I know some women that they're looking after their youths and this, that, the other, and I say to them, bro, and I watch what's going on and like the giving, and I say, listen, you have to take care of yourself, you know, because if you break, everything falls apart.
Yes.
You understand? So as much as you're running around with 1, 2, 3, you understand, looking after your kids and doing everything as you should. You have to make sure you're okay because if you don't look after you, if you fall down, everything crashes.
Whole pack of cards
so
comes down.
That's why it's good. Like as people, we should check in and see how you getting on, how you do it, rare tear. Because sometimes, like, I know I'll go a bag of time without anyone asking. Not that I care, but people won't ask how you getting on. You understand? Because you're the one that asks these people how you getting on. So I'm just saying, you have to do what's right for yourself.
But I think with you, because of the way you are, man kind of know that man's temperament is always going to be... But it also is...
My temperament saves
But you know what I mean, though, innit? But so you might not get that, but sometimes it is nice for a man to check in on you, innit? But at the same time, everyone knows that if you weren't okay, you must really say to someone.
It's checking.
You get me? Like, but
my mentality is that I'm going to be okay, but my temperament carries me through. It always has but... without what my brother said, my temperament can only carry you so far before your body will break down or this will start breaking down because you're like carrying it too much. You understand what I'm trying to say to you?
No, 100%.
So people, you have to do what's right for yourself at times. That's important as well. Look after you. Don't just make sure you look after you. You see what I'm trying to say?
Number one.
Do what's right for Doug. You understand? Do what's right for Nikos. Do what's right for that.
Don't feel guilty about it.
Don't feel guilty.
Yeah, you can't feel guilty.
You've got to look after yourself at times.
You dropped down in kilo. Look how many man dead last year. Yeah?
Bro, so many.
You
must look after yourself.
Makes you understand that finding that peace of mind and doing what you need to do
is important.
And that is important.
Come on.
Regardless of anything, money situations, whatever, if you're not around, it don't matter anyway.
There's money.
Anyway.
You can't take the money with you.
That's
why money's not my ruler. And money's not what moves me, and that's not my. You understand?
Money's only good for what you can buy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Think about that.
But that's why I don't even like stress to like. Obviously, things wind you up, and like certain things will happen, and it will get me. But then sometimes I just think, I have to have that, fuck it mentality because it is what it is. Regardless, my man's got breath in his lungs. Any situation could get changed. Yeah, like, do you get what I mean?
Breath in your lungs and peace of mind for 2022. You understand?
You have to just be what it is, where it is.
Must. Kind of thing, Rex, what you saying?
Come on, Rex. What's that? I was looking at the camera.
Yeah, he's working. I know Rex does what's right for himself, I lie.
Yeah, been doing what's right.
Been doing what's right. No long thing, man.
Been doing what's right for himself from the jump.
No long thing. Rex said, yeah, fully. Hey, you think I'm watching you niggas? I'm doing what I need to. You get me?
That's a nice track. That's a nice tracksuit there, Rex.
Rex is saying, I'm.
I mean,
£180 tracksuit.
Rex is saying, I'm doing me, man. Okay, Rex said, yeah.
Rex, but man, he was happy.
Come on, bruv. He didn't even know how good it was, blood. He didn't even know what was gonna go on there from them times there. But yeah. It's real in the field, Rex. Hold on. When did we first buck again? In the pub, innit? Bromley. I remember Rex. Yeah.
Lodge your sound man.
Yeah, I remember.
See? Lodge your sound man.
Rex,
remember we had the sound man and everything.
He lodged his brethren. He lodged his brethren and ate all the food.
I ain't even seen him in the snap.
Lodged his brethren and yabbed all the food.
Grabbed all the food.
Dropped him out, Rex.
Rex dropped him out and yammed the food. Rex, he said, I don't need
Rex
it.
is just loud.
Rex is saying, loud. Rex is like this.
When he's turned to me. He lodged him out. He had the best 2021.
Yeah, come on. Rex ate great food, man.
Man stopped skateboarding and was getting Ubers. That's when I knew he made it.
Yeah, when the Ubers were pulling up.
That's
my
executive Ubers as well.
You man have gone, you know.
Skateboard. I ain't seen that skateboard for a hot minute, blood. All I see is new garbs. New garbs.
Zex. Mercedes pulling up,
taking Rex to pick up Rex, you know.
Love that.
Yeah, come on, why not? Why not? But it's it's the leveling up. It's the supporting each other as well.
So what would you say? A little tips or strategies for someone who struggles to really stick to real plans or to make real progress? Because it's easy to say, level up, do this, do that.
You got to
Not everyone can self-motivate.
Not everyone can self-motivate, but how bad do you want it?
That's very important.
That's what it is. Like I was saying to someone the other day, 1% is better than 0%. So if you're doing 1% a day over a course of the year, it's 365%, isn't it? So even though you might not be staying the course, if you want it bad enough, you're gonna work hard enough, innit? And that's what you have to find something that you want to succeed in. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people ain't driven. And my thing is this. What Doug said there is very true, because it's easy to say you want something and then to complain when you ain't got it. Mm-hmm. But if you really want it, what have you done to get it? How much work have you done to get it? Have you tried everything? Have you pushed every door? Have you knocked at every door to see if it can happen? Like, to go to the basics of what you're asking, you got to keep it simple. You might have to write it down. You're going to have to write it down and see it visually. Tick it off. Tick it off. The steps to get to what you need to get to, and tick them off one by one. I remember when I used to do that. And I remember I used to enjoy the satisfaction of seeing them picked off. But then it came to a point where I didn't need to do it no more. But then again, at the same time, that's progression. You understand? Because you might get to that stage where I don't need to write it down no more, and I don't need to tick it off physically because it's gonna get done. But seeing that physical, that board there of affirmations and goals, or even just a planner for the day. I've said it before, you might need just to write down every day what your plan is. You might need to write down every week your plan for the year. But just physically seeing it, ticking it off, you know. Bruv, I remember a girl laughed at me because I wrote my affirmations for she either bagged it in the room or something. And she goes, how can you keep it thorough as one of the things on the list? I said, bitch, because I have to keep it thorough every day, blood. You understand? I said, I don't forget that. I said, because man has to keep it thorough every day. I wrote that in capital letters.
Certain man get money in certain situations and forget how to keep it thorough.
You understand?
After everyone, to keep it thorough.
Blood, it was just, I don't know. I just remember it was just big letters. And she started like, she goes, how can you keep it thorough like that across the list? I was like, because man has to keep it thorough. And I need to see, I want to see it.
Yes.
Because I know what I'm in and I know what it is. You understand?
And touching on what you said as well, and to answer another part of the question is also, you see, like, even if you're losing and you're lacking motivation and you're not doing it or you're not getting that, Brad.
This is a great first episode for the year, by the way.
But it's the visualization. So you see, like, regardless of everything, some people may call it dreaming, innit? Yeah, like you dream like, and you dream of all the things that you want and everything. But also, it's a strong part of visualizing what you want and having that. So
don't take that out. I was thinking, as he was singing, I was thinking, don't take that out.
That's
Sorry, Doug, but you remember that tune?
I don't hear it.
Huh?
That's for singing,
I was
innit?
just
Some
thinking-
song.
So it's like
Dreaming. I'm like, what song
What
is
song
it?
is that?
And Nicky's got headphones on, so he's like, what the fuck?
Anyway,
It's melody,
you
but
know
that
what?
background-
Normally I would have done it once, but I couldn't think of the tune properly.
I could
Started
tell.
saying
running.
Yeah,
like,
What
good.
tune was it?
He don't know what
Bro,
tune
I
it
can
is.
hear you loud and clear, you know that, bro.
He made that tune up, man.
No,
Go
no,
on.
no.
You made
Go
that
on, go on,
up.
go on.
I heard it,
That's
but
what
I was
random-
thinking,
Nah, what's he
you
on
get me?
about?
Because I was trying to land. I'm trying to focus. You
Man's
get me?
trying to be on job.
trying to
I
land.
understand.
Nah, land dog, sorry.
No, it's all right, but I was trying to.
Wait, we're getting used to him now. innit?
Yeah,
We're getting used to him.
yeah.
Good.
That's
Sorry,
it. What I was
Go on.
saying now about the dreaming thing. I know what song you were singing.
Yeah, I know
What song was it?
Keisha Cole, bro.
Oh no, I
Oh,
wasn't.
now
Wasn't
everyone
that.
wants to remember the song.
didn't
And
fuck
Jeezy's
myself.
like,
Yeah,
come
Keisha
on,
Cole,
man.
yeah.
I'm fucking this up.
I know what you're saying now, bro.
Yeah, but it's how, yeah, I know the tune.
Oh, I know the tune.
I know the tune. I know the tune.
One man said dreaming, I just came to my
Yeah,
bro,
when she
it
hits them
sound like
notes.
The delivery was poor. The
was
delivery
poor.
was
I was
poor.
next to it.
The delivery was poor.
Delivery was bad.
Yeah, the delivery was
Sorry,
bad.
I can't sing like fucking Keisha Cole. Man said the singing word.
No,
on point.
you just can't sing, blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Yeah, because to be fair, I heard it. I didn't even think he was dreaming. I didn't even think
It's
he
not
was
even
singing.
Keisha Cole.
Sorry, I can't
Yeah.
sing
Can't
Keisha
sing,
Cole.
but you sang good one
Alright,
time. Anyway,
yeah.
But anyway, Doug, go on.
Go on.
Yeah,
Doug.
yeah. So what I was saying now is the dreaming thing, the visualization.
Say
So
it.
even if you cannot have the motivation to get up and do something every day, the fact if you do not lose the end goal in your mind in terms of where you see yourself, in terms of if it's a big house, visualizing the house, visualizing all these things, whether it be like a business, having your office, visualizing the office, visualizing all these things and having it in your head. As long as you don't lose that, there's always that in your mind that you can also work to and work towards, and those goals that will eventually that you write down and everything. If you have the end goal in mind, yeah, and never lose that dream or that end goal, all them other steps that you put down will work you towards that. You get me? If you get what I'm trying to say, because something I learned is that I was reading something. It's like if you want a Bentley, when you're driving your car, visualize yourself in your Bentley. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when you're turning the indicator, how does it feel to drive? Visualize all that shit, feel it, innit? Like if it's a house, what does your kitchen feel like when you come down to make your coffee and all of them kind of things? You get me? So don't ever lose that feeling because it will come into fruition.
I'm gonna jump in on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in on that because that's a great because through my life that's been my way. Like I think maybe before I knew what it was I was doing, I would always say, "Oh, it's gonna be this. Oh, it's gonna be that." And I mean literally everything. With everything, I would say things and then do it. I would say, "This gym that I train in Lewisham, I'm gonna own it one day."
Yeah.
And just say it with chest.
Yeah.
To a point when niggas are like, what are you on about? Because you're only like
But in your
19,
mind-
20. But in my mind,
You got
the
it.
seeds
I'm gonna put the
sprouted.
punching bag
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
the cage there. You know, like
Right,
you're already
right.
piecing the puzzles
But
together.
then, so said, so done. Now, I don't even know in my mind if I was piecing the puzzles together. Maybe, because sometimes you could already know, like it's written in it. So it's if you can tap into what's going on, then you might not know how you know, but you just know. So I did that with the gym and said it, and so said, so done. Music. Nikki, I'm going to do this music thing, and people are going to fuck with it heavy, and it's going to be a thing. Can't forget, Nikki said to me, but why though? How? I replied, I don't know. But when I do it, the niggas are gonna feel it. I said, I don't care about, remember, I'm a lying. I said, I don't care about the money side of things, but I'm gonna do it for the G's and the man them. And I said, and this is my words, I said, I want the man them to rate me. I'm doing it for the man them. I'm not bothered about anything else. I wanna be on road and the man them be like, yeah, we fuck with this heavy. So said, so done. I was in the wilderness 6-7 years ago. You understand? Living normal, I've come out of the music, I've lost family members, this, that, the other. We know the story, I don't need to go into it. But I'm living normal. As far as everything's concerned, this is meant to be really, I think the team kind of accepted that P's done with what he's, I lie? What do you think, Daps? Family time. P's done what he was doing, road, music, this, that, the other, and done. Quiet, nothing going on, apart from, no, great things going on. My children are growing up great.
Family time.
But it's family time. I'm not doing no Starboy shit. It's just the family, my kids. I'm raising them well. I'll say that. I'm hands-on.
Man's holding it down.
Holding it down. Doing the gym. The gym's business is running. We're doing bits. We're doing developments, and we're doing the gym. We're doing living like how we live. Somewhere down the lines, maybe 3 years ago, maybe 4, the vision comes to man, and I ring Nikos and say about the show. Talk on it with Nikos. Again, it's always Nikos. Talk on it with Nikos half, whatever. Talk to Daps Daps is like, yeah, that sounds good. Daps did a little thing first, I think. You did a poddy first, innit, at one point?
I don't think you was first. Still.
The boxing thing.
Oh, the
man.
boxing thing.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
had a
yeah, the
boxing
boxing
thing.
thing. We're gonna make a comeback.
There you go. Give it a plug.
Give it a
Yeah,
What's
we're
the
gonna make
plug?
a comeback. Casual fans.
Casual fans, right.
2022. Look out for it.
Right, there you go. It's plugged already. We put it into the universe.
Yeah.
We're in
I gotta put my
2022
step
already.
forward. Yeah, I got to put my step forward now.
Right. So now,
and execute.
rewinding to that.
Yeah.
Nothing's going on, but I've got this thing in my mind of this show that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be a success, but I don't know how and I don't know what. It's just, just the feeling.
Yeah.
So to fast forward that, not even before I fast forward, I've said it to people. Nikki said it to people. You said it to people, innit? These times, like I said it to someone the other week, and I was like, but do you remember when there was no show, there was no Doug, there was no cameras, there was no studio, there was no banners, there was no nothing, and I just said to you, I'm gonna do this show, and it's gonna work, and I'm just gonna diss that other, and you understand what I'm trying to say, Doug? Like there was nothing there, but just
the
talk.
vision.
But the vision.
But you see it being a success.
But in my mind, it's like it's done.
It's done. Yeah,
it's done.
I know.
And here we sit now. You understand? In it,
Do it.
and it's a reality, and we had the greatest year last year, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't seen an independent platform bring people through the door like what man bring, and you understand, to bring the gigs, gets, coke, you understand, all the above through the door.
Yeah.
Say again, who else again?
Richard Black.
Big RB, my bro,
Big
all of these
Richard,
man come through the door. If I haven't mentioned you, don't feel no way, because all of you lot have been so.
But
I appreciate the
there's too-
support.
because
There's too many to
you see
mention.
What man did in the year?
Was mental.
Mental.
Man was sitting with Wes Brown, bro.
Yeah, come on.
You understand what I'm
Bro.
saying to you? Man was chatting with
Marlon
Gareth
Harewood.
Barry, bro.
And then man there,
Marlon Harewood, bro.
Yeah, Jamie O'Hara, all of them.
Man, come on.
Yeah.
Man was just sitting there chatting with these man, casually.
Casually,
You
bro.
understand? And on an independent street thing. So this is why I say, man, them can dream big and do it big. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, it might not seem like a reality. You understand? I'm saying, I want to throw my name out there. Self-praise is no form of recommendation, but in this instance, I'm going to have to do a little self-praise. I'm saying, humbly,
As you should.
I feel like I had one of the greatest comebacks.
Yeah.
Putting it
Don't
out
let
there.
Soulja Boy come for you.
I'm saying it. I feel like I had one of the greatest comebacks.
Come on.
I feel like I did.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like I did good.
Bro.
That can't
Well,
be questioned.
Yeah,
Look
because
at-
I was missing.
He's missing.
can't be
And if we break it down factual and look at the facts, who's from that era of when you was out and you was like out there, has gone away and come back, like literally gone away. Because a lot of people have been around from that era, but they've never really gone
I
away.
literally gone away.
Like, they were on social media,
Yeah, doing it,
and saying a lot and in the comments and doing a lot of stuff. But who actually disappeared? Like, because I got what you were saying about when you were saying about you doing like the family thing. But basically, what it was is you took yourself away from the social.
Completely.
Not even
But-
social media, but you took away.
I took myself
away
I didn't
from
do-
that whole
I didn't
lifestyle.
At the game.
anything.
At the game.
At the game.
Bro,
Get me?
I'll tell you that.
At the industry
People were
game.
bucking me on road and saying to me, "When you come? When you gonna do? When you gonna?"
Yeah,
Everyone.
yeah.
But I was just so I was with my sons. I was coaching his football team. I was teaching classes in my gym.
yeah.
I was running the gym. I was doing. You understand? I was just doing up.
You're still active.
And then go away and come back.
and go, and then it's like, okay, let me come and do something. And out of me speaking about that, I have to now speak about Doug, because Doug has moved.
What did I do?
No, you've moved up. Doug's moved up.
Yeah.
Like from start of 2021, we'd be rolling maybe a 2-3 months. Look at the year that man had.
It's been a big year, man.
Doug, you're in the mix.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
as far as what's going on, and as far as recognition, and as far as like status rising and great things coming towards you. You understand? Things are coming to you, and I know you'll receive that. I'm telling you, innit? Like there ain't no question in my mind. Like as I sit here, I've got no question in my mind of the benefits that come into all of you, man. You understand? I've got no question in my mind. Like what's gone on for you and how you've stepped up. I know you was doing your thing at the Dons. I see you're in the right place now where you should be as far as the Dons. You understand what I'm trying to say by that? You know what I mean by that, innit? Like, if there's stock in the room as far as Dons, your stock has to be high, because your star quality is now being seen on more and more
Wider
platforms.
platforms, yeah.
Always the Dons as well. Shout out the Dons. Shout out Big G.
man,
Shout out Strapsy. Shout out Andy. Shout out all the man them. Whatever. It is what it is. It's love. Hometown always. But My guy Doug now, you've stepped up where the star quality that I saw on the screen, you're displaying it on a weekly, casually, because you're only being yourself. All we're doing is sitting there being yourself. So now as we enter another year, I can only just hope, pray, and talk into reality that more blessings come to all of the man them. The room stays protected, the room stays loved, the room stays guided. You understand? Yeah. And that great things go for all of us. It won't always be smooth sailing. Man them put their trust in me a lot. But I believe we're going to continue to make great things happen. We'll get to a great, I can't say end goal because it's never ending, because there'll be more goals, but we're moving in the right direction for 2022. And I appreciate all of you, every single one of you lot that's here. You understand and what we do on a weekly. And to all the viewers that are supporting, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Tell all your people that this is the illest, the realest, the number one. Streets is talking right now. Winners are talking right now. And let's take a moment. Shout out Manscaped. Shout out Manscaped.
Shout out.
Almost forgot them.
Can't forget.
Can't forget the Manscaped people.
Listen, cold winners.
Cold winners. Yeah. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Anyone got anything to say before we exit? I kind of went on a little testimony there at the end. That's the Holy Spirit took me.
I'd say love to you as well.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Be thankful you made it this far. We kick on again.
Listen,
it's always love, always guidance and protection to everyone watching, man. Love your people, them show love to one another. Try to do the right thing. Yeah? It's the hustler, man them in the room. Winners Talking Podcast. 2022 is going to be great. Stop!